day, another episode of us talking about books. So today we are going to talk about The Silent Patient by Alex Michealeds. So let's get right into it. It's a psychological thriller, so there's going to be a lot of psychology, of course, and thriller too. As the main protagonist of the story kills her own husband. So before you guys start to frame your own stories, let me give you a little briefing. So the story follows up to the Alicia Berenson. She's the main protagonist and like the female lead of the story, and she is a celebrated artist. She has a perfect life. She's everything, a loving husband, and her skills of making beautiful art. But everything changes until one evening she was found next to her husband's dead body with a gun in her hand. So, seeing this scenario, everybody believes that she's the one who killed him. But no one could ever find a specific reason of like a negotiable reason that why would she kill him, because it was everything fine between them. Then why would she kill him? However, Alicia hasn't spoken a word since that incident, silence consuming her. She denies all forms of communication, and this case basically, you cannot make a conclusion in this scenario until unless she speaks, because everything depends on her statements, but she refused to say anything. So now she is currently in like a mental asylum or something. There she's getting treatment, and there she lives like a patient, and she hasn't spoken anything yet. She's still the same, but then comes to the light Mr. Theo Faber. Okay, so Theo Faber, he is a criminal psychotherapist, and the story is written into Theo's perspective, the whole story, and his story is like also going side by side with Alicia's story, his life, Kathy, his girlfriend, and everything just going around. But now finally his and Alicia's story collide, where he meets Alicia at that mental asylum kind of thing. He has a very keen interest into Alicia's story. He wants to study everything surrounding Alicia. He wants to treat her, wants to make her speak. He's trying to do everything to make her speak. And in the starting, when you will be reading the story, you will have a little kind of sympathy with you, because he's also kind of suffering. He's suffering since he was a kid because of his parents and everything surrounding it. But and he has a really bad breakup in the story, so you'll feel little sympathy for him. But as you go to the last few pages of the book and you read the conclusion and basically the main plot of the story, you'll be stunned, okay, because you will not feel any sympathy for Theo anymore. Why am I thinking like I just revealed the whole plot? So this book is really popular and is worth reading because only the plot it has, and it's only like on the last few pages of the book. And everything, once you read the plot now, everything changes. Like, you need to rethink everything that you just read into the whole book, because that's a really one amazing plot I have ever read. Okay, now lastly, let me give you my perspective of this book. So for me, it was my first thriller that I have read. It was good. I would not say that it was not worth reading. It was definitely worth reading. And if you are also starting thrillers for the first time, you should give it a try, because it's not that much. And plot is really good. Plot is really good. Please do read the plot and do not take any spoiler from anywhere, because that will just ruin your whole experience and you wouldn't have anything left to read in this book if you already know the plot. So please read it. Read it. I'll give you the book, read it. So lastly, one thing that I would like to mention, that this book can be a little boring for you if you cannot keep patience, because this book has a lot of trauma. The Theo's trauma, then Alicia's trauma, childhood trauma, then her toxic aunt, her mother's accident, and her father's death. So there's a lot of trauma in this book, so she would be seem a little off in the starting of the story. So I think it might help you deciding whether you want to read it or not. So that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Please do subscribe to this channel. Bye bye.